Knoxville solves a problem with a lighter. The problem is Jackie Chan's passport. The fish enclosure has glass breaking on it. The enemies are executed in water. There's a broken ladder rung when Samantha is climbing down from her apartment. Members of the cast sing a song at one point. The name Connor Watts was very similar to Carter Blake to me. It's got very Carter
very
Blake.
Similar.
Yeah. And similarly, Connor Watts always falling over. Whole film, he's just falling over like Carter. Every scene he's in, he's just falling over. Vehicle in water explodes when a boat runs into another boat. The ending has Samantha in a submerged room that floods, like the hallways in Aquatica. What is the Matador doing? He's smuggling. What was Carter arrested for? Smuggling. Probably not cocaine, but still smuggling nonetheless. And if I had to describe Eve Torres, I would describe her as a healthy girl. That's my Deep Blue Sea comparisons. And
man, that's perfect. How deep and blue is it?
I was going to say, do you reckon this is deeper and or bluer than Deep Blue Sea?
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's not deeper, and it's definitely not bluer. There's a decent, it's very green.
It is very green. The water is quite green towards the end as well. But no, it very rarely goes to surface level, let alone below that. And if you include scenes in helicopters and hotels and planes and things, this works out being 153 meters up in the air, or 500 feet on average. And given that a lot of it takes place on ground level, that's impressive. And then this film is exactly as blue as another Renny Harlin film we've covered. Do you want to have a guess as to which one it is?
Fairlane.
12 rounds. It is it is 9.5% blue, identical to 12 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we're the first people to know this in all the world.
I'm just glad that you talked to me about this movie. You know what? Even at this, I had a very hard time explaining this movie when we first started the episode. But now when I'm talking about it, I enjoy it. I'm telling you, this is one of those movies where make dinner, put the volume on low, and enjoy it. Because I don't know. It kind of sucks that there's not a better movie in here. Because you got Eve Torres, you got Knoxville, you got Chan, you got huge names out there. But yeah, it's another Renny Harlin, but it's a big blockbuster. It made 130 million, so Renny did something right.
There could well have been a Skiptrace too.
Oh, please.
But there wasn't. Okay, Mark, where can people find you? What you got going on at the moment?
Movies, Films, and Flicks. You can find my podcast, Movies, Films, and FLX. We were just number 4 in Spain. We're number 1 in Peru currently, which is we got down to 2, fought our way back to 1, got down to 2, then fought our way back to 1 in Peru. Hello, Denmark. We're doing there's a bunch of different countries. Then you can do, fandom. If you go to the YouTube page, I do the by the number stuff for them. Then Film Theorists. I just got 5 million views over the weekend for 2 videos I wrote, so that was neat.
Nice.
And then Rotten Tomatoes, I got some editorials planned, and I also work on the Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong podcast, and I work on Rotten Tomatoes Versus. Our Deep Blue Sea episode cleared 700,000 views. It is flying, which is awesome, and our name's all over that thing, so that's good promotion. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Excellent. And you can find me over on the Lambcast once a month, hosting a movie trivia episode called Lampity. It's always fun. It's based on Jeopardy. I have a site, lifeversusfilm.com, I do my writing over there. And you can find both me and Mark here next week when we're doing another one of our look-back episodes we did on Movies, Films, and Flicks. Next week, we've had the release of Marry Me. It's just out in cinemas at the moment. So it only seems right that we look at the first film that Owen Wilson and Jennifer Lopez did together, Anaconda. Perfect timing. So
great movie.
Come back next week for our look-back episode on Anaconda. And also you can find the podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Deep Blue Sea Pod. Actually, on Facebook, we're now a group rather than a page. So if you have been following us on Facebook, we have some issues over there. But if you just look for Deep Blue Sea the podcast, we should pop up as a group now instead. And come join us over there. Email us deepblueseapod@gmail.com. But as for this show, as for Skiptrace, I've been Jay Cluett.
Mark, wait. What's this good
I've
one?
been Jay Goat Testicle Cluett.
Mark Russian Doll Hoffmeyer.
And I'll Deep Blue see you next week.